네, 안녕하세요. 미디어 아티스트 조영각입니다.
Good afternoon. I am media artist Jo Young-gak.
초등학교를 나온
I
엑스포키드입니다. 오늘 발표를 하게
went
되어서
to elementary school at Daejeon. I'm honored to give speech here.
영상 틀어주시죠.
Please play the video, please.
저는 오늘 초월을 위한
Today,
경기에서라는
under the
PT를
theme of On the Boundary for Transcendence, I'm going to address my speech here. I loved art and painting class and how the society is formed, and I was interested in integrating it into our society and how in turn I can look into society. That was what I did. Instead of mouth control, we experimented with new interface and I exhibited in galleries and art centers. Those are my works. And I have conducted many experiential arts, and about a decade ago, I met AI and I conducted AI media arts. When I first faced with AI, I integrated with robotics technology, just like CEO mentioned. Through enhancement training, I made more walkable and more convenient stools. So walking chair, for example, robotics advanced and they could draw paintings and could display new performance, for example, drawing performance along with team media. And then I put eye on AI. Like star transfer, I used algorithms and I collected data from all cities and how I could explore these data in artistic perspective. New York, Shanghai, Korea, Seoul, all these cities' data were trained to AI, and I showed this media performance. And then I more concentrated in Korea. I think you know 인왕지색도 in Korea. And I trained a piece of painting to AI, and I could paint entire country with the painting, from Namsan mountain to other places and Dongcheon, Dobonggu to Kumcheongu in diverse forms. I could form 3D map of Seoul city. So along with Seoul Art Center and other regional art centers, they have provided me with diverse data. First of all, they have collected database with other artists' work, and in real time, in the forms of the audiences that they can enjoy such performance, or through fake video forms, audiences could experience the performance. And in more advanced way, I integrated with robots. During the pandemic, we only conducted meetings online. So I thought it would be interesting if those monitors ran away from you. So I made walking robots which walk on tables, and meme data, I collected them and trained those data into AI, and I explored how they could approach memes in perspective human. And I started using generative AI since 2020. I focused on LLM itself, the large language model, and the ultimate point I thought was literature. So with the copyrights ended literature, I transformed them into videos. And, for example, I made French Kafka's novel Castle into other forms of art. Many people said it seems quite difficult, so I simplified them. You have never seen proverbs, but the AIs show you what those proverbs mean as in forms of image. I think that's kind of the artistic perspective. So they archive those data and exhibit in ancient international airports or other places. And then 군몽 during the Joseon period, or Korean letter that was written long before. So I figured, what is the Korean language that AI can understand? I conducted such experiments and exhibited in Asian Cultural Arts Center. And then I input more roles for AI. I made it write its own artwork, and I made fake documentary for about 15 minutes, and I exhibited in Paradise Cultural Foundation. And then after, I more focused on nature itself. AI or hypermedia addresses climate crisis, and in that sense, how I can approach to such problem, I thought. So it's a kind of conversation between AI and humanity. So diverse media can approach such crisis in diverse directions. For example, fashion shows were utilized to reinterpret such crisis. I myself is a company employee, so for real-time 24 hours a day, what is the life like as a company employee? Along with the music created by robots, we can show the outcome of the ordinary lives of ordinary company employee. Within city data itself, I was also interested. So after pandemic, I wanted to explore more about the Seoul city. And last year, I also exhibited. Based on the statistics from Korea, I figured how we can create some artworks, and I'm continuing on such experiential arts. Now I'm more concentrated on the personal stories. I always recycle at my home, and this first came into my mind when I was recycling. Where does this waste go? So environments damaged by humanity, how much impact are they creating to other environments? So I've shown such thoughts on my exhibition, and endlessly those robots came up with outcomes, and sometimes robots collaborated through exploration of a lot of ingredients in food. So, as a senior researcher, I work with institutions and companies to conduct collaboration. So, at Seoul AI Science Center and at Tucson Robotics, we are exhibiting such performances in collaboration. Lastly, to sum up, rather than my own opinions, I would like to address how AI is being addressed in forms of music. Please listen to it.
Sometimes it's alright to make mistakes. Can't be perfect in all our ways. With a humble heart, let's move on. Walking together until the dawn. Social media image so grand, blinded by envy, can't understand. Don't judge by looks, it's just a game. True value lies beyond the frame. Don't be misled by glamorous lies. True inner self is what I prize. Precious bonds I'll share with you. Small happiness is what is true. In this fast world we're running tired. Slow down, sometimes don't get mired. Precious things, don't let them pass. Life's wisdom lies in moments moments that last. Take your time, move on slow. Life's a journey, let it flow. Growing together, hand in hand. Imperfect, but that's the plan. Embrace the flaws that make us whole. Honesty is the key to soul. Embroider a life with beauty true. Together, me and you. Embrace the flaws that make us whole. Honesty is the key to soul. Embroider a life with beauty true. Together, me and you.
Sometimes it's okay to make mistakes. It can't be perfect.
인공지능이 들려준 노래 어떠셨나요? 제 발표는 여기까지 하겠습니다.
How was the song made by AI? This is the end of my presentation. Thank you.